Hello, everybody. I'm Leland Biscup, and this is my speech on procrastination. Procrastination. This is a behavior we're all guilty of, and a behavior that almost always comes with a negative connotation. On October 19th, 2016, Harvard published an article describing an experiment on procrastination. The results of this experiment found unexpected benefits related to procrastination. I, like almost every single one of you, have been guilty of procrastinating. However, I think it is important that we shift our view of procrastination and give it credit where it's deserved. Despite the notion that procrastination is an inherently bad manifestation of our human laziness, procrastination is actually a perfectly natural behavior which may even host some benefits. Procrastination has been shown to directly correlate with increased levels of creativity. By better understanding procrastination, we can see that the root causes of procrastination are completely natural and do not indicate laziness. Furthermore, properly procrastinating can diminish negative side effects and may even increase the quality of our work. Procrastination increases creativity. Procrastination gives the mind more time to develop thoughts and ideas. The aforementioned Harvard article, The Perks of Procrastination, saw two groups providing an answer for a given query. One group had to answer immediately, and the other was forced to wait 5 minutes while playing a simple game like Minesweeper. The latter group was rated as 28% more creative. Another article, Is Procrastination Good or Bad?, published by Maryville University, argues that procrastination allows for the brain to have the maximum amount of time to consider ideas before putting pen to paper. The added pressure of a deadline, within reason, can help the brain make connections. The aforementioned article by Maryville University states that the pressure of deadlines associated with procrastination can cause the brain to make mental leaps which may not have been made otherwise. Many individuals are able to focus and therefore think on a deeper level when they are under a time crunch. Increased creativity may be a byproduct of procrastination, but what are the root causes? The root causes of procrastination are natural and often have nothing to do with laziness. Fear can be one reason that an individual may procrastinate. Psych Central's article, Effects of Procrastination, the Good and the Bad, argues that one main cause of procrastination is perfectionism and the fear of making a mistake. Many serial procrastinators simply procrastinate because they don't know how to perfectly do something, and therefore are not being lazy, but rather are afraid of doing it wrong. Feelings of stress and being overwhelmed can also contribute to procrastination. Within the same Psych Central article, it is argued that an overwhelming workload could hinder morale or make it more difficult to focus on a task. Stress is a completely natural feeling and can make it more difficult to focus on completing a task, regardless of your work ethic. Now that we understand potential benefits and root causes of procrastination, it is paramount to understand that procrastination has potential to be good if utilized and understood properly. If utilized properly, procrastination can be a beneficial behavior. It is very important to leave ample time to finish an assignment before its deadline. The best way to mitigate the negative effects of procrastination is to procrastinate only to such an extent that you are still able to comfortably finish an assignment. By leaving ample time to finish an assignment, procrastination allows us to be more creative and effectively complete our work without completely rushing the final product. It is key to first look over the assignment. The Harvard article mentioned previously argues that once the brain knows about an assignment, it is constantly working on it on a subconscious level. Although you may think you aren't accomplishing anything while procrastinating, the fact of the matter is that your brain is able to consider thoughts and ideas relating to the assignment after you've looked over it for even just a few minutes. In closing, procrastination is a behavior which, despite its bad connotations, has been shown to bolster creativity, is completely natural regardless of a person's laziness, and can be leveraged in order to more effectively complete work on assignments. Procrastination is not a bad behavior born of laziness, but rather a natural behavior with many potential benefits. Thanks for listening, everybody.